So I'm guessing Brad from Garden City does not have any girls.
Probably not.
So he probably hasn't watched Frozen 6,000 times like many other people has.
Don't you take a stab the second time around, Anna Elsa? I mean, come on.
Unless he's never seen it.
A female was the actress.
I don't know. It's Anna, by the way. It's not Anna.
I know.
It's not
used
with
to
your
say
Anna.
Well, my daughter's Anna.
I know, which is why you're so offended by the fact that Frozen renamed her Anna. Because now everybody thinks that's the way to pronounce it. But it's like you kind of have the bookend of the children's experiences there. You either have Cosby Show or you have Frozen.
Right.
And unfortunately, Brad didn't get either one. You know, you figure either you watch the Cosby Show as a kid or you are well-versed in Frozen. And he didn't get to either one, unfortunately. But he got Tallahassee. That's not an easy one.
I think of a list of the capitals besides the state that you're living. I think Tallahassee's right up there with one of the easy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. So many major cities. Jacksonville, Miami. You know, it's not exactly a major burg.
That's true.
All right, 7:30. When we return, we'll talk with Don Brown, the Michigan defensive coordinator, coming off a dominating win over Notre Dame on Saturday night. That's next. Jamie and Stoney, 97 won the ticket.
And you know there's more than one Las Vegas. There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Hey, there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
If you're getting ready to upgrade your vehicle to a safer, newer car, truck, or SUV, then Taylor Chevrolet is the dealer who can help. Taylor will maximize your savings by making sure you get all of the available incentives and rebates. The 19 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab 4x4 is only $125 a month through the end of October. 24-month, 20,000-mile lease with zero down. Visit TaylorChevy.com for full details and apply for instant credit. On Telegraph Road, north of Eureka, we say yes.
The Mother Waddles mission has been helping the poorest of the poor for over 50 years. By donating your car, you can help Mother Waddles continue to help those in need. Mother Waddles will use your generous car donation to help a low-income family with transportation. Just think what a difference your car donation will mean to a needy family who has no car. Your car donation will truly change their life. So avoid the hassle of trying to sell your car and donate it to Mother Waddles. Plus, Mother Waddles takes any car, running or non-running. And remember, when you donate your car to Mother Waddles, you are helping Mother Waddles to feed a hungry person and provide shelter to those in need. So change a life today and call Mother Waddles at 313-WADDLES or simply donate your car online at motherwaddles.org. Mother Waddles, a name you can trust. Call 313-WADDLES. That's 313-WADDLES.
Spilled your juice? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent than a leading ordinary brand. It cleans up messes and spills quicker, so you can get back to the party. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Zoom didn't invent video conferencing. They just made it better. Ready for more? Zoom Phone works seamlessly within the Zoom app as your business phone system to make and receive phone calls, capture call recordings, and easily escalate to video if the need arises. And it works wherever you are, in the office or on your mobile device. Zoom built this for you. Exceptional audio quality, reliable service, one easy app. Sign up for Zoom Phone online at Zoom.com and meet happy with Zoom.
Haul packages for a living? A gas-powered Mercedes-Benz Sprinter delivers. Transport people? A Sprinter van with 0% financing is a 5-star idea. If food delivery is your thing, then a gas Sprinter caters to you. And if you're a general contractor, the Sprinter with 0% financing nails it. With innovation, safety, and technology, Sprinter is built for you. And it's built for your bottom line with 0% financing. The Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, starting at just $33,790, and for a limited time with IRS Section 179, you could be eligible for up to a $25,000 tax deduction. Gas engine, 0% financing, and a possible tax deduction? Now that's a Sprinter that delivers. Mercedes-Benz. Vans. Born to run.
MSRP excludes all options, taxes, title, registration, transportation charge, and dealer prep fee. Options, volume, availability, and actual dealer price may vary. See dealer for details about costs and terms. Only valid on 2018 or 2019 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans excluding cab chassis. Qualified commercial customers only. financing offer valid through January 2nd, 2020. Consult your tax advisor for more information on this fine product. Visit mvdance.com.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Michael Pura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
Jamie and Stoney Show. We are joined by defensive coordinator from the University of Michigan, Coach Don Brown. Don, how you doing?
Doing great. Beautiful day. After a beautiful day Saturday in Ann Arbor, the weather was tremendous.
What, in terms of dominant defensive performance, imposing your will, how did start to finish? How satisfied were you with Saturday's game?
Yeah, we played really well. I just had a good feeling with this group. We've done a good job during the practice week of focusing on the things that are important and executing at a high level. And it's, that was kind of we've had two really, I think, special defensive performances this year. Iowa and obviously against Notre Dame the other night. So really happy with the way the guys prepared. Now, obviously, nothing got in their way. Their focus was laser perfect, and Coach did a great job of laying out the day, which was kind of a crazy day, and even laying out the pregame. We warmed up in kind of a pullover sweatshirt type deal, and then went and virtually completely changed and got dry for the game, and then lo and behold, Gary had us ready again, new socks, ready to go at halftime. So, because all those things impact performance, so that's important.
At the line of scrimmage, you guys basically, you just kicked the crap out of it.
We've been, I'll tell you, sometimes your worst days help you get things straight. And we couldn't have been much worse against Wisconsin. And there were reasons for that, and I talked about it a little bit. But we've been really laser focused when it comes to the run game. Somebody gave me a crazy stat, something like 160 runs for like 260 total yards. It was like 1 point whatever per rush since that game. And, guys have really paid attention to the run game. They've really paid attention to the fits. And I think the ability to run to the ball just got completely magnified the other night, because their whole run game was to get on the perimeter. And, pretty frustrating when your two linebackers are as fast as those tailbacks.
We're talking to Michigan defensive coordinator Don Brown here, Jamie and Stoney on 97.1 The Ticket. Obviously, you guys had Big Ten title aspirations. You lose to Penn State a week ago, and those probably go out the window, barring some sort of a miracle. And then you come out as a team, offensively and defensively, and probably play your best game of the year. Can you kind of take us through what the last week was like? Because I feel like a lot of college teams would be down after the Penn State game, and you guys seem to have come out of it incredibly motivated.
Again, I give my hats off to our boss. I think he does a great job of living in the moment, keeping the players in the moment, and allowing us to, impact with the game plan, get it in. But he's so even-keeled and keeps the guys focused on what's in front of us, and there's a ton in front of us. Obviously, getting the guys ready for Notre Dame, the rivalry, all those things, and you're looking down the road, you have several of those games in front of you. You better take care of your business, and it's an unbelievable group to work with. And when you have really a group of guys that football's important to, you have a chance to be good. And there's of good things in front of us. I mean, one thing that, and you never take it for granted is, and Coach pointed it out to the players the other day, we're bowl eligible. That's big. That's point one. Now there's what's in front of us. I mean, one game at a time approach, and a lot in front of us, no question.
How much has McGrone and Dax Hill, improved your defense? You talked about speed. I mean, those guys are unbelievable.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the Daxton Hill guy is an interesting guy. There were times as we were going through the process here of preseason in the first few weeks, he had no idea what he was doing. But it was funny. He'd get out in the field, and he'd, have a zone responsibility or a man responsibility, kind of be in the right area, and then all of a sudden, the ball would come to him. That's kind of an interesting trait, isn't it? Really, the ball doesn't come to you. You just have a knack of getting to the ball. And now he's starting to figure it out. I mean, there's a play early in the game the other night. It was on they ran a crossing route against our doubles coverage. Well, the week prior, he had a similar route progression, and the receiver went inside. He just stayed right on it. Of course, he's supposed to pass it, but he stayed right on it. Well, they ran a very similar progression Notre Dame did the other night, and the receiver went inside and he stopped, and the receiver's coming from the other side, and it's like boom. And I mean, obviously it was a great play, and it was a third down, get off the field play, which we take very personal. And getting off the field on third down, and it was just a tremendous play on his part, but it also exemplified how, now that he's starting to learn the intricacies of the defense, we're going to have a tremendous player there. Now this McGrone guy, boy, he's another one. Showed traits early. Now, I'll be honest, wasn't using his hands great, and all those things that you need to do as a Big Ten linebacker. But, he's always had that ability to run. Now he's using his hands. He's being physical and getting to the point of attack. And they're both the young guys. And I kind of classify Glasgow in there, too. Not because he's a young guy, but because he's a guy we took from, the Viper position, the hybrid position, and moved him to will linebacker. And he's tough to get out of there now because he can run. He's got safety, type ability. We've transformed him. He should, Ben Herbert's got him to 225. He's strong. He's fast. And nobody works harder. He's an everyday coach. Can we watch my plays? I'm like, bro, I got this, but I'll come back in this time. So he's one of those guys, but he's fun to be around. And he really chases the ball well, sideline to sideline as well. He made a play on fourth down the other night. They motioned the tailback out of the backfield to one side. Well, he tracked him. And then they brought him across to three receivers on the other side. He tracked them there, and they threw the ball, and he batted it down and like nothing, like a safety would. And that's why we moved him there. And boy, I'll tell you, I'm really happy with the way that young man has played.